point guard and you play the fucking Clippers and it's like Patrick Beverly in your ass. All right.
Full court pickup.
Yo, all right. Set a screen for me so I can switch. Oh, Kawhi Leonard got me now. Set another screen. Oh, Paul George. I don't even want this, bro.
And then you get to the rim, you got Hero waiting for you.
Right. I don't even want the ball,
Yo,
bro.
that's
Man.
to me that's the meanest thing about that roster is that when pick and roll is so heavy in a lot of people's offenses now,
They can just switch on all of it.
It's
Everything.
so much switchability.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like that's the main reason why people get chewed up is because you switch, got some lanky lethargic ass big that just gets killed,
right?
Or you get switched off to some non-defensive short guy or a wing or something,
Right.
They don't have that. Like they really don't have that,
Right. Like their weakest link is who?
Like
On defense, like was it their center? Is that their weakest
I would
link on
assume
defense?
I would just assume Shamit just because he's
Or maybe,
the-
or maybe Lou will if they get switched on their Lou. Yeah,
Williams. But imagine that lineup: Patrick Beverly, Lou Williams, and then you just run small and put Kawhi and Paul George in, and then you're big. What are you gonna do? Everybody's gonna lock you up, and you're gonna be tired, and then Lou Williams is gonna come down and drop buckets,
right.
Like,
right.
if pretty much every team has two superstars, but they got two superstars that will also lock you up. So
Right.
now imagine your two best players are getting locked up by their two best players, and they still got someone that could drop buckets on you.
And them two players can get buckets themselves.
Right.
Like it's not like Kawhi Leonard didn't just average damn near 40 in the playoffs.
Right. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Like if we was playing 2K, their defense roster, their 3-point roster, their tall man roster, all those is the same roster.
It's all the same
don't,
shit. It's
They
all
don't
shit.
substitute nobody. In
Right.
that shit.
And then, like you said earlier, X, they got Doc as their head coach. Like
Right.
the sets he's going to be able to come up with on the offensive end, and then oh my god, that shit about to be crazy. But them battles in LA about to be fucking legit between the Lakers and Clippers.
Yo, we thought the Clippers were about to cash in. They traded Tobias Harris. They was like, all right, they're about to just tank it and get this draft pick. And they were like, nah. Like,
Right.
We're legit still.
Right. And fucking beat the Warriors twice in Golden
them at
State.
home, right. Beat
In
them
Golden
at
State.
home.
Right. My damn Houston Rockets couldn't get one fucking win in goddamn Oracle. Oh, bitch.
Speaking of your Rockets, we haven't talked about them. You picked up Westbrook.
Bruh, I'm still happy. I don't
Still
care.
feeling good about it?
I almost cried tears of joy, man.
Talk about it, man. Talk your shit. Go ahead.
Russ that fucking dude. I don't care what nobody got to say about nothing. Y'all can tell me anything and everything y'all want. I don't care if people is worried about it. I don't see why. All you see all over the place is how much these two is happy that they're gonna play with each other. Just imagine the fact of that. That's literally gonna be the toughest backcourt to guard in the league, like by far. And we're not that McCollum and Lillard combo over there. We got two motherfuckers that straight up gonna take you off the muscle at the 3-point line, and they could realistically they could dunk on you, they could step back on you. They could feed somebody. Capella gonna average 20 points a game this year. I don't care what nobody say. He can get 10 layups and dunks with these two motherfuckers. They gonna give us 55, 16, and 16 together.
Who's going to sacrifice the numbers, though?
I don't
Someone's
know.
number is going to go down a little bit between the two of them.
In the interview, Russ said two things that everybody liked, which was, I don't have to have the ball in order to be an impact on this team. That was clutch. He also said he's here to help. He's not here to take over. That's another big thing. So obviously he's just saying that he understood. I really think last year helped him. Like you saw the difference between first year with Melo and Paul versus the second year with just Paul George. You really saw a difference in his play on the court. With being able to just be second fiddle offensively.
Yeah, before Paul George got hurt, he was just letting Paul George rock.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So a lot of people will like discredit that
To the point Paul George was in MVP talks.
Yeah, he was third in voting. Like it's not just because of Paul George. When has Paul George ever been third in voting? Not never.
Let me ask you this, Ed, because you'll know better than I would. What was the problem with Houston? Like, why didn't it work last year?
Oh, because we was trash. We ain't had no wing. We ain't had really. We ain't had no wing defenders. Probably still the same. That's the same issue. We don't have any wing defenders. We was at our best when we had Ariza
PJ Tucker.
Nah, we still got PJ Tucker, but it was Ariza and
Bahamute.
Yeah, Bahamute.
Yeah.
Like when we were at our best when we had two wings that didn't really need anything offensively, but they were able to help contain the best perimeter player on the opposing team. We don't really have anybody like that. Now, Eric Gordon kind of got that assignment this year, which he did all right. I guess apparently it's opposed to what writers have been saying. They said he did pretty well, but that was the main problem. I didn't really see any moves that helped that. But I don't care. We got Russ. We got Russ.
So my main concern with Houston, I was looking at it at both benefits of this trade and then also the down effects that can happen because of it. So the benefits for me is that you got another ball handler that excels in fast break. So I think it improves your fast break offense, first of all. And then also he is a pretty good passer. Now, in the half court,
pretty good.
Yeah, he's a pretty good passer.
Slow your roll. Wasn't he just the assist leader?
He's a pretty good passer.
That ain't pretty good.
Listen,
assist leader.
He has the ball in his hand all the time, and he has averaged a lot of turnovers as well.
Right.
But he passes the ball pretty well. Is he a better facilitator than CP3 is? I don't think so. No. But I think he's a pretty good passer. And then on top of that, on the defensive side of the ball, he's pretty solid still as well. Although he has kind of dropped off over the last couple of years. And plus, like you say, he'll walk in triple-double as well. So overall, I think you definitely got the better player than Chris Paul was at this stage of his career. But for that system that you guys run in Houston, where it's a lot of pick and roll and it's a lot of isolation with James Harden, how does that affect Russell Westbrook's game? Are they going to have Harden play off ball a little bit more now that Chris Paul? Because Westbrook is at his best with the ball in his hand. And when he's playing off ball, we all know that he's a shit shooter, first of all. And on top of that, he really kind of gets lackadaisical if he doesn't have the ball in his hand.
I think them having a ISO heavy offense helps Russell Westbrook, especially with James Harden there, because James Harden can shoot though.
Yeah.
And so now you have to cover James, and who are you going to send to help defend Russell Westbrook?
Yeah.
You can't send help. You can't. So Russell Westbrook is going to take whoever he has one-on-one to the basket. And then James Harden, or he could just kick it out to James. It opens up the floor for everybody.
That's another thing too. I do think it opens up the floor more for him, and then especially for James Harden. I think he'll get more catch and shoot opportunities as well. So
James Harden could fuck around and still average 35 with Russ there.
Yeah,
just because he'll hit his shots.
I think ultimately though the lineup is like Houston's going to be one of the top teams in the West throughout the regular season. Really, it's for you guys. It's the playoffs because it becomes the playoffs.
We ain't got to play the Warriors.
Harden just streaks under he doesn't become the player he was all regular season, and it's weird as fuck when it happens. Is he tired out from all the burn he's getting throughout the regular season? Does this allow Harden to maybe get a little bit more rest than he was?
Did you see his December? Like, bro, the man averaged like 46 and 9 and 9.
I thought that was January.
It was January.
Either month, this shit was crazy. It was a historic month.
It was a big ass stretch. Like it was crazy.
And he had to because he had a lot of injuries that
popped.
Yeah,
stretch.
Right. Like this shit was just unnecessary. But Morey did come out and say that there are going to be some load management games for both of them because the main thing is to have them fresh for playoffs.
Yeah, I think what Kawhi did in Toronto, that's.
But Russ ain't missed a game in 3 years.
Keeping them fresh
and average.
Put that out there
for 3 years.
Yeah,
that shit is unheard.
He hasn't missed a game.
No one averaged a triple-double for like 60 years, and he just did it 3 times straight.
Yeah.
And people still disrespect him.
Chris Paul averaged 58 games with Houston.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga hasn't missed a game in 3 years.
58 games.
Yeah, he averaged 58 games, and that's including postseason.
Yeah, Chris Paul's getting hurt in the postseason a lot, too. I would have had the Warriors 2 years ago if he didn't get hurt.
For real.
Yeah.
For real. We really would have.
Man, y'all had him without him.
But Houston can't get a break, man. The Warriors finally hurt. Kevin Durant is off the team, and then fucking LA gets Kawhi and Paul George, and then the other LA team gets Anthony Davis with LeBron. Y'all can't get a break, man.
Right.
Yo,
this was y'all year, and then
easy, right.
Shit just
this was y'all year.
And on top of that, fucking Utah got better. Denver got better.
Yup.
Yeah.
Utah got Mike Conley, right?
Yeah. Picked up Mike Conley, picked up Bogdanovich.
That's a good pickup. Both of them is good pickup.
Utah gonna be nice.
But Mike Conley to help
Utah
Donovan
nice.
Mitchell take that load off.
Yeah.
yo, they're gonna be good.
And then Denver got Jeremy Grant, which a lot of people be sleeping on. That's a good pickup. Is good, man.
Yeah, that's a real good pickup for him. They needed that solid wing defender who can. He's a decent shooter from three as well, especially in the corner. You be pairing him with Jokic in that front court.
Yeah,
they gonna be all right. Mm-hmm. They definitely gonna be all right. But yeah, the West is stacked, man. That's just Portland. Can't forget about Portland. They're still there.
Portland got Whiteside. Portland got
Whiteside, and they got their center that got hurt.
Nurkic, when he comes back.
Yeah, they went and got Kent Bazemore, solid bench wing.
Yeah,
they re-signed Rodney Hood, which was important, especially because they
Rodney
lost.
Hood getting disrespected.
I think they lost their starter, so either Kent or Rodney Hood's gonna start next season. They really got a nice little team over there too.
Yeah, you know who I like in the West, who I hope that they could kind of surprise some teams this year and maybe sneak into the playoffs would be Sacramento. I like De'Aaron Fox a lot. That De'Aaron Fox Buddy Hill backcourt is solid. Buddy Hill showed out last year.
Yeah, but Sacramento is ran like trash. Sacramento,
they are.
Their management is fucking terrible.
I didn't like this. I didn't like how they re-signed Harrison Barnes either. I thought they should have let him walk and try to pursue something else.
Harrison Barnes turned down money like he was gonna get more money. Like, what? Man, Harrison Barnes opted out of his contract. I was like, why? Like,
that's exactly what I said too.
What did you do to deserve more money? Like,
I was like, I don't think he's gonna get a $24 million a year contract. Yeah, and I think he got like
close to it.
He got like
22, I think.
Because Sacramento is ran terrible.
Yeah, they is.
I would have told Harrison. I would have laughed at him in the office if his agent called him like, "Oh, we want $23 million a year." I'm like, okay, go call somebody else. Right. Let me know how the market's working out for you.
But on that squad though, realistically, what they got? I know they got Bagley, right?
Yeah, they got Bagley.
I know they got Bagley.
They picked up Deadman from Atlanta.
They just got rid of Willie Cauley.
That's a solid one. Yeah.
I think they upgraded their center though.
Yeah, I think that is an upgrade.
Yeah, Deadman is nice. Bagley, I'm thinking he takes that next step up. And he was pretty solid last year.
He had an all right season last year. He was injury ridden too.
But I think
that kind of hurt him.
De'Aaron Fox is it for me, man.
Yeah,
De'Aaron Fox is the fucking truth.
He nice. He nice.
He legit nice. Him and Buddy Hill. That backcourt is legit, man.
Buddy Hill was looking shaky at first too, but he
stepped it up.
He came around, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had to pick a trajectory for Fox, would you say John Wall or Derrick Rose?
I don't want to cast. I want to say
like
that
neither of those are good projections,
right? No, like
not injury wise, but just like do y'all see him? Like I'm just thinking of
injury wise.
I'm just thinking of like the quick, like the more quicker, explosive point guards we've seen in the last 6-8 years. You know what I mean? Like it's those two. Russ.
Though. I mean Russ, but John Wall. Has John Wall really been what we expected him to be? Even without the injuries, has he really been what we expected him to be?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're talking Derrick Rose,
I think that John Wall didn't really grow. Oh, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought like when they talked like about him like guaranteed number 1 pick overall, I was like, oh shit, this dude must have been balling. He averaged 12-7. I was like,
right.
He averaged 12-7 in Kentucky. I'm like,
yeah, John Wall is more like the mystique of him because he's athletic as shit. Like the dude can fly up and down the court.
When he's healthy, he's like the fastest point guard. Like hands down.
I mean, he gave you 20 and 10. Like, I mean, 20 and 10 is hard.
They did a sports science on him. He was able to run like full speed, like run from end to end in like 4 seconds and control the basketball while he was running.
Damn.
The thing with John Wall though, with me watching him play was that he didn't have like that it shit. Like he had that it factor about him. Like Derrick Rose was a similar player, like fast as fuck up and down the court, can jump out of a gym. But he had that shit with him, man.
Yeah,
like Derrick Rose, when it's crunch time, man, I'm getting this bucket, and you ain't about to stop me.
D Rose had that 2-hand slam, boy. That shit was mean, son. D Rose had that ill shit.
Like D Rose before injury, that shit was something special to watch, man. That MVP season he had with Chicago, I legit thought they had a chance against Miami.
I did too.
Shit.
Yeah. And they win that first game.
LeBron got disrespected. LeBron said, "Oh, y'all want to give me my MVP? Right? This nigga only has free throws better than me and 3-point percentage better than me. That's it. And I don't get the MVP. Oh, he locked him up that last game. He said, "Bitch, please."
They did a number on them boys.
Oh, and I just seen the Harlem Shake video too.
Yeah, I was watching that on Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was pretty dope. That Miami team was something special.
It's crazy you said that because I forgot all about it. The LeBron disrespect is so crazy. The LeBron disrespect. He averaged 27, 8, and 8. He fell off. How? He averaged less than that and won an MVP.
Yeah, I don't understand that shit.
Right.
My only concern I can say with LeBron is like the injury concern.